Hi everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to come at you with a quick book review. I read Foolish Hearts by Synithia Williams over the weekend and I loved it. So Foolish Hearts is the fourth book in the Jackson Fall series, and it follows Ashia, who is the niece of Grant Robidoux, who is the patriarch of the Robidoux family. He's kind of like a J.R. Ewing or Victor Newman type character in this southern soap opera. And he has three children, Elena, Byron, and India. And he kind of strongholds the family and tries to get his kids to bend to his will. So she kind of stays away from the Robidoux family drama because she's not about that, and she has no corporate intrigue, so she kind of leaves that stuff to Elena. However, she ends up getting a phone call that her grandmother passed away on her father's side, and her grandmother leaves her a huge inheritance, specifically the majority shares in her multi-million-dollar corporation, the Legacy Group. And even though she has no real aspiration to get involved, she wants to get to know that side of the family because she never really spent time with them. And she heads down to Hilton Head, South Carolina for the funeral, and there she feels kind of like an outsider, and her cousin Levi is very upset because he feels like he should have been the one inheriting the company. So now she feels like she has something to prove because she's like, okay, well, I'm going to show you wrong because you're saying that I don't know anything about business, and I'm going to run this company and not just sit back on the board and let the money be made. So because she doesn't know anything about how the corporate world works, she asks her cousin Elena for help, and Elena offers her one of her employees to work as a consultant with her down in South Carolina, and that employee is Russell. And Elena's only pulling that move to be a messy bitch because she knows specifically that Ashia and Russell used to date on the low, and she knows that Ashia broke Russell's heart and he's still hung up over it. She also knows that Ashia still has a little bit of feelings for him. So Elena kind of dangles the carrot of the CEO position at Robidoux over Russell's head to make him go down there. But he's kind of happy to go down there too because he has his own ulterior motives. So 15 years ago, his brother disappeared on spring break after a party without a trace, and they never got any answers as to what happened to him. So there's a new detective on the case, and he's determined to have his voice be heard, and he's determined to get answers to this case and get some kind of closure. So he heads down to South Carolina asking the questions. He wants to know who has information that they withheld that could help solve the disappearance of his brother. And in the meantime, she is getting accustomed to the Legacy Group and kind of following their inner workings, and she notices that the numbers kind of look off for the past few years, and then she finds a discrepancy that shows that somebody's been moving money outside of the company. So you have embezzlement, and you have a missing persons case, and on top of that, Ashia and Russell are still trying to connect. He's a little hesitant and closed off because she did break his heart, and she's just trying to prove to him that she's not the same girl she was a few weeks ago, and that she's ready for a relationship with him. So if you like strong family dynamics, plenty of conflict, a little bit of corporate power play, and steamy sex scenes, I highly suggest you check out Foolish Hearts. And just really the whole Jackson Falls romance series. It's a lot of fun, it's highly entertaining, and it's a quick read. And thanks so much for watching my review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.